Next on KOIN News 6 at noon, he's charged with terrorizing a young couple. Today, the accused gorge bandit faces a judge, and we're there.
A court ruling on the Texas polygamous sect finds that many of the children are adults, some of them mothers.
And TV's Ellen invites presidential candidate John McCain on her show to talk about gay marriage, specifically hers.
Well, coming up, we have some new video right into the KOIN News 6 newsroom from Colorado. Some dangerous thunderstorms and some tornadoes going on there. I'll have the very latest coming up. KOIN News 6 at noon starts right now.
Local news for Portland, Southwest Washington, and all of Oregon. This is KOIN News 6 at noon.
Went to bed last night. All I saw was lights, and that's it.
And you woke up?
Woke up, thought everybody would be gone, and nope, they weren't gone. They were still out there. So
A death in Marion County sparks an intense investigation, but little information from authorities. Good afternoon. I'm Jenny Hansen.
And I'm Mike Donahue. We'll have that story in just a moment for you. First, though, we want to show you a tornado up close and dangerous. This is breaking news out of the Denver area, where a powerful tornado has touched down north of the city. We can show you here some video of the tornado, a huge whirling black cloud. A local news station says the twister touched down in Weld County, moving through the towns of Gilcrest and Milliken, 45 miles north of Denver. On that road down there, 2 semi-trailers were blown over.
And we have a live look at some of the damage that tornado has caused, including to many homes out there. There have also been many power outages, but so far no injuries have been reported. And witnesses also say there was a second funnel. We understand another line of storms has formed. Hail from the first one reached the size of golf balls, denting cars and shattering windshields.
Let's go to Christine Ferrer, our meteorologist. She's in the Skywatch Weather Center. Understand there's a line of storms coming from the Fort Collins area headed for Denver.
Yeah, well, it's actually moving from Denver to Fort Collins. Yeah, the very, very strong storms over there. Let's fly you in with the radar picture, and I'll show you what's going on. We'll start here in Portland, where there's really nothing going on, but you can see all the bright stuff on the radar here as we zoom into Colorado. The arrows are pointing at the 2 cells. The top arrow there is at the Fort Collins tornado. The tornado warning has expired on that thing. However, the bottom one over Denver, that tornado was very dangerous. That came from the video that you just saw. And again, all those warnings have now expired, but very dangerous stuff. We will continue to monitor that for you. For the Oregon coast back home, your forecast for the next couple of days includes just a slight chance of showers for this holiday forecast. It's looking pretty good with the temperature of 65 there on Sunday. We should get up to 74 degrees along the I-5 corridor on Sunday, with just a tiny chance of showers each day for the Memorial Day holiday. Coming up, more forecasts for the Cascades in eastern Oregon, and of course your 7-day. Jenny?
Thanks, Christine. Now back to our top local story. Homicide detectives are investigating a suspicious death in Marion County this afternoon. It happened on a rural road just north of Mount Angel.
And that's where KOIN News 6 reporter Alana Quila has been watching this story, following developments all morning long. Alana, what have you learned?
Well, good afternoon, Mike and Jenny. This is normally a fairly quiet part of town surrounded by fields, but Marion County deputies say around 10 o'clock last night they had a 911 call about an unresponsive woman in the middle of the road. When deputies arrived, they say the woman was already dead. That's when they closed the road and called in the homicide assault response team, made up of several local law enforcement agencies who help during suspicious deaths. Deputies were pretty tight-lipped all morning about the investigation, and this is a rural area where it's an unusual sight to see the flashing lights and crime scene tape among the cattle and crops.
very family friendly. I never thought there'd be any problems, so it's first time we've lived here for 3 years, I think, and never had any problems, so the first time.
Moniker McKee Road between Highway 214 and Leah Lane was closed from about 10 o'clock last night to 10:30 this morning. A mobile command unit remained set up for detectives until that road was open. Now, the sheriff's office says they won't be releasing any more information. That will come from the district attorney's office. However, if you have any information about this investigation, you are asked to call the Marion County Sheriff's Office. Reporting live in Marion County, Alana Quila, KOIN News 6.
Thanks, Alana. We have some breaking news out of Texas this noon. An appeals court rules the state has no right to seize hundreds of children from a polygamous sect. The state appellate court says grounds for taking more than 400 children were legally and factually insufficient. However, the court did not order the immediate return of those children. Child welfare officials took the kids on the grounds that they were being abused, with underage girls forced into marriage. We'll have much more on that story tonight on KOIN News 6 at 5.
He is a person of interest in a string of horrifying robberies along the Columbia Gorge, and today he was officially charged. Rigoberto Maldonado was back in a Hood River County courtroom today, and KOIN News 6 reporter Jessica Morkert was there. She joins us now with a report. Jessica, did we learn anything new in the courtroom today?
Well, yes, Mike, actually, we did hear briefly from people who we believe to be friends and family of Rigoberto Maldonado as they left the Hood River County Courthouse today. The 33-year-old appeared by video arraignment before a Hood River County judge, and he was officially charged with 2 counts of robbery and 1 count of sodomy stemming from a robbery and rape near Cascade Locks in April. He's also a person of interest in a number of robberies throughout the gorge. Now, today, a judge set a cash bail amount at $312,000. It was a very brief hearing. But after that hearing, several people who apparently know Mr. Maldonado left the courthouse. I asked them if they believe he is innocent, and here's what they had to say. Do you guys believe he's innocent? He is innocent. He's accused of sodomy and a number of charges. Now, one of the things that is being investigated in these robberies is if he acted alone or if he had an accomplice. We are looking into that, and we'll, of course, bring you the latest information as it becomes available. Meanwhile, his next court appearance will be on June 5th here at the Hood River County Courthouse, so we'll be sure to be here covering that for you as well. For now, we're live in Hood River County. I'm Jessica Morkert, KOIN News 6.
Thanks, Jessica. New at noon, amazing eyewitness video of a motorcycle rider doing 164 miles an hour. The Eugene man was sentenced to 15 days in jail for that stunt, and it was his own video that got him convicted of reckless driving. Just look at the footage from 37-year-old Ben Howard Kelly's handlebar-mounted camera. It recorded him driving dangerously through a construction zone on I-5 on April 13th, and he was stopped by 2 OSP troopers. In addition to his jail sentence, Kelly loses his license for 90 days and must pay unspecified fines. Well, tragedy strikes the family of a Christian music star. The daughter of Stephen Curtis Chapman was killed yesterday. She was struck in her driveway by an SUV driven by her teenage brother. A spokeswoman for the Tennessee Highway Patrol says the teenager simply did not see 5-year-old Maria Sue. No charges are expected. Chapman, who has promoted international adoption, adopted the little girl from China. She is the youngest of his 6 children.
On the campaign trail, while Hillary Clinton is hinting that she'll take her fight for the nomination to the convention floor, Barack Obama is acting like he has won it. Both he and John McCain are rumored to be looking for a running mate. John McCain is expected to take some potential running mates to dinner at his weekend barbecue in Sedona, Arizona. The senators invited Florida Governor Charlie Crist, Louisiana Governor Bobby Jindal, and former Massachusetts Governor Mitt Romney. McCain's campaign calls the event a social gathering. Barack Obama reportedly is also interviewing potential vice presidents, but doing it out of public view. Aides say the process is top secret for now.
Talk show host Ellen DeGeneres has Senator John McCain on her show today, and the two talk about gay marriage.
I just believe in the unique status of marriage between man and woman, and I know that we have a respectful disagreement on that issue.
It just feels like there's this old way of thinking that we are not all the same. We are all the same people, all of us. No, you're no different than I am. Our love is the same.
Last week, Ellen announced on her show that she plans to marry longtime partner, actress Portia de Rossi. That was after California's Supreme Court overturned a ban on gay marriage. Now, McCain says he believes in legal agreements between gay couples, but not a traditional marriage. That episode airs today on KOIN at 4 p.m.
A protest over a U.S. soldier shooting of the Koran in Iraq has turned violent in Afghanistan, leaving 1 NATO soldier and 2 Afghan civilians dead there.
We have an apologetic ceremony over the soldiers' actions from earlier this week. Officials have been trying to defuse the uproar, but they're having little success. Local police in a western province of Afghanistan say a large crowd was throwing rocks and setting fire to tents when the alliance soldier was hit by gunfire. It's not clear who fired the gun. Another spokesperson says the 2 civilians were killed when police opened fire on protesters. O'Donnell says another NATO soldier and 7 civilians were wounded. An Iraqi police official says 8 civilians Of them children were killed in a U.S. helicopter strike north of Baghdad today. The military says the assault targeted al-Qaeda fighters but acknowledged that children died. Associated Press footage showed the bodies of 3 children.
A group of Oregon National Guard soldiers is coming home today. They have finished their tour of duty and will arrive in Salem later this afternoon. The troops were part of Operation Iraqi Freedom.
Flags are flying at half-staff today in honor of Army Corporal Jessica Ann Ellis of Baker City. The 24-year-old was killed May 11th in Baghdad by explosives. Ellis was a medic based out of Fort Campbell, Kentucky. Just ahead, Congress passes a bill to help farmers, but a paperwork glitch means they'll have to vote all over again.
I'm Tara Merchiner in Washington. No doubt you're wondering how high gas prices are going to go. We'll tell you what the experts are saying coming up.
And history floats to Portland. Here where and when you can go aboard the Nina.
KOIN News 6, Portland's #1 newscast at 11, with stories that get your attention.
Our kids became violently ill.
Reporting that makes you think.
Tsunami hits tomorrow. Would you know where to run?
Investigations that inspire action.
Something is getting very bad here.
It's what you'll find when you watch KOIN News 6, the Portland area's fastest growing newscast at 5:30 and 6 p.m. And now, your #1 late newscast, KOIN News 6 at 11. When coverage matters, your choice matters. Keep your eye on KOIN News 6.
When you're on treatment for rheumatoid arthritis, everyday things can still be tough to handle. Can you pull this? Fasten this? Grasp this?
Oh, yes, I can.
What about you? If you think your treatment isn't helping enough, ask your rheumatologist about Orencia. It's an RA treatment that's proven to make a difference for many patients who weren't helped enough by other treatments, relieving the symptoms of RA and controlling the advance of joint damage.
Do not take Orencia with another biologic medicine for RA due to an increased risk of serious infection. Orencia can cause serious side effects, including serious infections. Rare cases of certain cancers have been reported. Tell your doctor if you are prone to or have any infection like an open sore or the flu. If you have a history of COPD, a chronic lung disease, Orencia may worsen your COPD.
Talk with your doctor about Orencia. Why wrestle with the little things you can't do if you could be saying, "Oh, yes, I can."
Welcome to Brand Source.
We carry all the major brands.
And we're the source for low prices.
Looking for a new front-loading washer? Why not go to the ones with a money-back performance guarantee? Frigidaire, Affinity, and Brand Source has it all. Rebates and full tax credits.
So come in today. We're always open to all your questions about appliances.
In Northeast Portland, see DeWitt. In Gladstone, see Hamilton's.
Miss an episode of your favorite CBS show? Catch up on KOIN.com. Primetime, daytime, plus specials, highlights, and extras. Only on KOIN.com.
We want to take you back to Denver right now to the destruction caused by a storm, a huge tornado. We showed that to you earlier, looking now at some of the damage here north of the Denver area where they have serious damage to homes. As you can see there, some trees and power lines are down. People are without electricity in that area. This is an area we mentioned earlier near the towns of Gilcrest and Milken, about 45 miles north of Denver. We're looking at live pictures here.
Amazingly, no injuries have been reported there so far. It is pretty amazing when you look at that video.
And it's very recent, so it's potential that somebody was harmed. It just happened here about an hour ago, even less than an hour ago, and you can see there's still wind in the area. As Christine Ferreira told us earlier, there's some other storms lined up behind that tornado that will be coming into this Denver area as well. Again, live pictures north of Denver, damage from a huge tornado, maybe more than one, that ripped through that area there, and you can see how one of the highways there has been closed.
I did see some earlier video of 2 semi-trailers turned over, so there probably will be some injuries when it's all said and done. All right, well, talk of gas prices rising to $7 a gallon is sending waves through the economy today.
No mistake, $7 a gallon. On Capitol Hill, lawmakers put oil company executives on the hot seat again today. KOIN News 6 national reporter Tara Mergener is covering those hearings.
The price at the pump just keeps climbing. With people getting ready to travel for the Memorial Day weekend, drivers are paying an average of $3.83 a gallon. Oil prices shot to a new high of $135 a barrel this morning, and lawmakers have had enough.
And there's not an issue that we hear more about from our constituents than when is Congress going to do something about the high gas prices?
A House panel is grilling top oil executives, demanding explanations for record prices while their companies enjoy record profits. But the executives insist it's not their fault.
With many drivers struggling with these prices, experts now predict crude could hit $200 a barrel by the end of next year. That may mean gas prices at $7 a gallon.
You have a utility, a need that we cannot survive without.
The gas prices are causing a litany of economic woes. Airlines are adding surcharges to pay for jet fuel, and inflation is up, in part because it costs a lot more to deliver goods. The Dow dropped more than 400 points in the past 2 days, and automakers are seeing sales plummet. Ford announced it's cutting back on the number of gas-guzzling trucks and SUVs it planned to build this year. Saudi Arabia agreed to put an extra 300,000 barrels of oil on the market per day, but industry analysts say that's a drop in the bucket at a time when supply is down and demand is up. In Washington, Tara Mergener, KOIN News 6.
Well, when it comes to a recently passed farm subsidies bill, the key word is oops. Congress overruled a presidential veto on the $290 billion bill, but the version President Bush received was missing 34 pages. Now, because of the mistake, lawmakers today had to pass the bill again, sent it to the president again, then they had to vote to override his veto again. Well, a replica of Christopher Columbus's favorite ship has arrived in Portland.
Sure has. The Nina is a sailing museum. It's the most historically correct Columbus replica ever created. Workmen built the ship by hand without the use of power tools. The Nina played that role in the film 1492. This could be your last chance to see this 15th century replica.
Well, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. We were in Portland in 2002, and this is our last trip to the Pacific Coast. Fuel prices and Panama Canal fees make it prohibitive for us to come back.
The Nina is docked at the East Bank Esplanade, where it's open to self-guided tours from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. every day until June 2nd. It's not totally authentic. Hidden inside the ship is a Mercedes 6-cylinder diesel engine and some electric pumps, just in case it encounters an ocean storm.
That's, you know, part of modern day living.
Right.
It seems like a nice day to view the Nina. Christine, are we expecting any storms this afternoon?
No, maybe just a little bit of a sprinkle, but certainly nothing compared to that stuff that's been going on in Denver.
Wow.
And again, we'll keep you posted on the latest information there. Very serious situation, and they have a tornado watch that goes until 8 o'clock tonight. So tornadoes still possible there. Let's take a live look outside right now, where the weather is quite calm and comfortable here in Portland. We do have mostly cloudy skies, temperatures in the 50s right now, but I think we'll finally break that 60-degree mark for a high temperature today. Now, I told you we were going to finish up this forecast for the holiday weekend. If you're headed to the Cascades, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, each day, slight chance of showers. Temperatures will be in the 50s, so not too terrible. But if you're doing any skiing, it's going to be rain up there at Timberline. For Central Oregon, look for temperatures climbing into the 60s, but a chance for some thunderstorms on both Saturday and Sunday. I think Friday is going to be your wettest day in Central Oregon. Right now outside, we have temperatures of 55 degrees in many spots. At Redmond and Bennett, 55 degrees. 56, though, for Portland. 52 in Newport and Lincoln City right now. 57 in Pendleton and the Dalles. Sunny, you're at 61. We do have extremely windy conditions for Burns and Baker City once again, and those winds will just not let up. You have a wind advisory through today. Right now in the metro area, temperatures are slowly warming up. We started out in the upper 40s, and now we are in the mid-50s, low 50s in some spots. 53 degrees for Hillsborough, should get up into the upper 50s for a high today. Radar picture doesn't show a whole lot going on west of the Cascades. However, east of the Cascades over the next couple of days, this is where the showers are going to pick up. That's why I have a lot of rain in your forecast for tomorrow, and also slight chances for rain on Saturday and Sunday. All of this stuff is part of the storm that's affecting Denver. You can kind of see it spiraling around right here. Now, we're not going to get severe weather from this system, but we'll still see a slight chance of some showers and thunderstorms, possibly even into the western part of the state. So we will watch that closely for you as it does come right along the holiday weekend. That's the biggest trend Friday through Monday. Good chance for rain east, slight chance for rain west of the Cascades. Here we go. Eastern Oregon today, very, very windy, 20 to 30 mile an hour sustained winds, gusts to 50 miles an hour possible. I saw a gust of 47 at Burns earlier. In the Cascades today, snow and rain showers are possible. Not seeing too much on the radar, but temperatures will certainly be chilly. For the gorge today, you'll find very windy conditions around the Dalles. Despite the sunshine there, it's going to feel a little chilly. Cascade locks up to 61 degrees. And western side of the state, you'll find temperatures in the 60s for the Willamette Valley, southwest Washington at 63 degrees there. And on the Oregon coast, a slight chance of some sprinkles. You had a lot of showers earlier this morning. Temps will be in the 50s. So here we go with the 7-day forecast, guys. I love the holiday weekend because we finally get back into the 70s, and that's going to feel really nice.
Really nice. Thanks, Christine.
Thanks. Well, Cochabamba is the third largest conurbation in what South American country? We didn't know, but one 6th grade student did, and he just won a national competition. That's up next.
The key to cracking $1 million password is all in the clues.
Big, small, small, tiny, Stewart, little. Yeah.
It's in the connection.
I have a great partner. I'm going to play.
And the rhythm.
You're not very good at dancing either.
Right, to win $1 million.
Pass.
I'm out. I'm a gambling man.
You gotta let it ride on a single word.
Whoa.
Regis Philbin hosts.
He's back.
$1 Million Password, premiering CBS Sunday, June 1st.
The elements outside are beyond your control. But day in and day out, a train system heats, cools, and even cleans the air inside your home perfectly. No matter what Mother Nature may throw at you.
You could receive a rebate of up to $1,200 on qualifying train equipment. To find your nearest train comfort specialist, go to The Zone, thetrainzone.com.
It's hard to stop a train.
Lately, I've had a little
constipation.
But then I found
Miralax. I found it. It relieves constipation with no harsh side effects.
And my doctor likes it.
Now you listen to the doctor.
Restore your body's natural rhythm with Miralax.
Laxative.
It didn't look like one. It didn't taste like one.
Well, I told you Miralax is different.
It doesn't bloat me, give me cramps or gas.
Are you constipated?
No.
So it's a laxative.
Restore your body's natural rhythm with Miralax.
KOIN News 6, Portland's fastest growing newscast at 5:30 and 6 p.m. And your #1 late newscast, KOIN News 6 at 11. When coverage matters, your choice matters. Thanks for choosing KOIN News 6. The future of television is here. Digital television is on the air. If you now own an antenna TV, you have until February 2009 to upgrade it to digital TV, or it will stop working. Call this number or visit the digital television page on KOIN.com to learn how to get a discount coupon on this low-cost converter box. Then enjoy free over-the-air digital television with better picture and sound. Don't wait. Make sure your TV is DTV.
Portland's first choice for quality fabric since 1918, the Mill End store offers only the best and most fashion-forward fabrics. Feed your creative side. Our passion is fabric. Come enjoy a shopping adventure with over 65,000 square feet of fabric. Our goal is to have the best value for the best quality possible. The Mill End store, family-owned for over 85 years with the largest display of fabrics in America. Open daily with 2 convenient locations in Milwaukee and Beaverton.
By now, you may have heard about the lost parrot in Japan who gave rescuers his name and street address. Well, Mr. Yosuke Nakamura is now reunited with his owner, who spent 2 years teaching the parrot to recite that important information. The parrot now, though, is stubbornly refusing to repeat the feat. He'll only say, yes, thank you, and good evening in Japanese.
Very funny. A middle school boy from Lincoln, Nebraska is the 20th annual Geography Bee champion.
At the contest in Washington, D.C., the final question was a tough one.
Cochabamba is the 3rd largest conurbation in the country of Bolivia. That means that Akshay is our champion.
A conurbation, by the way, is a large, densely populated urban area. 11-year-old Akshay Rajagopal answered every question correctly to win a $25,000 scholarship. His mother said he only missed once during the state finals because he answered before the question was completely read. Akshay is the youngest of the 10 finalists. He wins a $25,000 scholarship. We'll be right back.
I
don't mind getting older. I just didn't like the way my neck looked.
That's a common concern I hear from my patients. And at Portland Facial Clinic, we'll give you back a neck you'll love.
As a board-certified facial plastic surgeon, Portland Facial Clinic's Dr. David McGilkey offers a variety of individualized procedures that give real, lasting results, yet leave you looking natural.
Now I'm very happy with the way my neck looks.
When it comes to your face, trust a specialist. Portland Facial Clinic. You deserve it.
Here's what the experts are saying about Beaverton Infinity's G35 luxury sedan. It has a better handle on styling than Lexus does. It's a hell of a sports sedan for the money, and it's a bona fide bargain. Just how much of a bargain? Well, for only $349 a month, you can drive an all-wheel drive G35X luxury sedan from Beaverton Infinity. You heard right. For a limited time, and for a little more than what you'd expect to pay for an economy sedan, you can have the performance, luxury, value, and safety of an all-wheel drive G35X from Beaverton Infinity.
No can openers?
No freezers? No microwave?
You can see them making it from scratch, and I like that.
I can really taste the difference at Baja Fresh.
I think it's really great fresh food, grilled, seems like it's healthy.
I don't know anyone who doesn't like Baja Fresh.
Fire grilled is healthier.
The steak and chicken is 100% all fresh, all natural.
Wow.
Nothing beats fresh.
And try our 2 new chicken salad burritos with fresh, flame-grilled all-white meat chicken, just $5.95.
If it's not Baja Fresh, it's really not fresh.
This is Thomas. He plays the Alphorn for us. These are the dancers. This is the beer wagon. This is the Frau that fills the stein. And this is the maple we wrap ourselves around. This is the springtime in Leavenworth. Willkommen.
Itchy allergy eyes? Claritin can take hours to work. Why wait for relief? Visine A goes right where it's needed to bring relief in minutes. Visine A, faster relief for allergy eyes.
SPF measures UVB rays, not UVA rays. Rays that can cause skin damage and even skin cancer. That's why Neutrogena created Ultra Sheer with Helioplex. It provides the highest combined UVA and UVB protection. Helioplex, only from Neutrogena.
Christine's here with that weekend forecast.
Yep. Yes, and it looks very good. In fact, we're in the 60s today for highs, but we'll be in the 70s by the weekend. Just a teeny tiny chance for showers each day. I can't completely rule them out. It does look like the best chance for rain in eastern Oregon, though, will be Friday, and then some slight chance of Saturday and Sunday.
That's okay. We can handle it, I guess.
Hope you have a 4-day weekend.
There's never been a better time to donate your vehicle to Portland Rescue Mission, because our full-service shop may recondition your car to maximize its donation potential. So help drive away hunger by calling Portland Rescue Mission today at 503-MISSION.
At Wilsonville Toyota Scion, we want you to understand why it's so important to deal with just one person. We have no closers, no finance managers, no senior salespeople. You only deal with one person, and you're never waiting for that next guy. And what that means is it saves you a lot of time.
Well, the thing I like best about this dealership that was better than anything else is that I just had to deal with one person. He helped me the whole process.
And I was expecting the team to come, and nobody came, and it was like, wow, this is painless. I like this a lot.
Are you like me? I have high blood pressure, and I have high cholesterol.
But he treats both with one pill.
Catawit makes it easier to manage my 2 conditions. Catawit contains 2 proven medicines, one for lowering high blood pressure, the other for lowering high cholesterol, combined in one pill. Catawit. That works for me.
Catawit is one of many treatment options, in addition to diet and exercise that he discussed with his doctor.
Catawit is not for everyone. It's not for people with liver problems.
I couldn't support you more. You know how much I love animals. And you know I have a pet food company called Halo, which is all very, very healthy food. And so we are giving you $10,000 worth of pet food from Halo. Because health starts with great nutrition. There's no better way to take care of your animals than by feeding them 100% natural food with no byproducts. They're available at Whole Foods and local independent pet stores, and that should get you started. And hopefully anybody else that's interested, go to our website and we'll get you in touch with him, and we'll help you out some more.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for what you're doing. Thank you so much. I want to thank Senator John McCain, Steve McGarva, and Kenzie Montalto. Tomorrow, Hillary Duff will be here, and I'll see you then. Bye, everybody.
Next, we have the video. Police snap a speeding motorcyclist, just how fast he was going.
And an amazing sight as a massive storm rips through a northern Colorado area.
200,000 people on 3,800 flights every day. American Airlines knows why you fly.
Anyway.
Local news for Portland, Southwest Washington, and all of Oregon. This is KOIN News 6 at 5.
Fast and Furious meets I-5. You're looking at video captured by a man on a motorcycle as he hits speeds in excess of 160 miles per hour. And welcome to KOIN News 6 at 5. I'm Jeff Gianola.
And I'm Kelly Day. Thanks for joining us. Now police have a warning before you hit the roads this weekend.
KOIN News 6 reporter Eric Taylor live in rush hour traffic tonight. Eric, first things first, what was this guy thinking?
That's just it, Jeff. State police say he was not thinking when he went on a joyride on I-5 through Eugene last month. Officers say he and everyone on the road at the time are lucky to be alive.
It is the kind